The script begins by addressing a common issue. Many men struggle with setting boundaries and allow people to walk in and out of their lives, even after being hurt or betrayed. Instead of standing firm, they often let those who abandon them return, because they fear saying no. The introduction highlights that the viewer is different. They are here not to pity themselves, but to understand why the other person left, why they want to come back, and how to respond in a way that aligns with the strong, confident man they are becoming. The first reason explored is guilt. Guilt, described as a heavy and self-centered emotion, takes time to emerge. When someone leaves, they initially feel confident in their decision, even arrogant. They may think the person they left will either cope or struggle without them, but they don't care. Over time, however, guilt creeps in. The script explains that this happens when life doesn't go as expected. The freedom or attention the other person sought often turns out to be empty, while the person they left behind, instead of wallowing, has moved forward and grown stronger. This guilt is not about what they did to the other person, but about how their actions now make them feel. The script emphasizes that their return is not driven by love or regret. It's about easing their discomfort. Allowing them back only validates their actions and undermines the boundaries you've worked hard to build. The second reason they come back is fear of loss. Fear of loss is a primal instinct, but it manifests differently in men and women. For men, it is often tied to genuine emotional connection. For women, however, particularly in modern relationships, it can stem from a loss of control. The script explains that when they left, they believed they were gaining freedom, options, or an upgrade. They thought they could find someone better while maintaining the benefits they once had. But reality doesn't align with those expectations. The men they meet don't care about their dreams or offer the same support, leaving them to recognize the unique value they walked away from. The fear of losing someone they once controlled pushes them to return, not out of love, but to reclaim power. The script warns against being manipulated by their words or actions, which are often attempts to regain control, rather than sincere efforts to reconcile. The third reason discussed is validation. The script explains that their return is often driven by a need to feel desired and important. When they were in the relationship, they received validation through love, attention, and support. After leaving, they believed they could replace that with superficial attention from social media or other men, only to find that it left them feeling hollow and unfulfilled. This leads them back to the person who once made them feel seen and valued. However, their return isn't about love or genuine connection. It's about filling the void left by their unmet need for validation. The script urges viewers not to fall into the trap of reassuring them or giving them the emotional comfort they seek, as doing so only restores the power dynamic that once existed. The core message of the script is that their reasons for returning, guilt, fear, and validation, are rooted in selfishness. These emotions have little to do with the person they left, and everything to do with their inability to cope with the consequences of their own decisions. Their return should not be mistaken as a reflection of one's worth, but as evidence of their failure to appreciate what they had. The script encourages the viewer to protect their peace and recognize their growth, urging them not to allow someone back into their life out of pity or nostalgia. Finally, the script concludes with a call to action, encouraging viewers to choose peace, prioritize self-worth, and break free from cycles of pain. It emphasizes that real strength lies in letting go, maintaining boundaries, and building a life free from those who do not deserve a place in it. It ends by inviting viewers to share their experiences and support the message to help others find the courage to reclaim their power.